Alright, so we got some 3D going on the Bitbox. Again, this is not an emulator, this is running off of the VGA out from the Bitbox itself. And here we have a little bit higher resolution. We got 640 by 480. Yeah, so there's 3D on the Bitbox and all, and a little bit of shading. You can see as the faces go away, they get darker, and then as they become more perpendicular to the angle of incidence of view, that they're a little brighter. So I don't want to butcher the name, but I will anyways. So that's garage shading for dummies. The simplest possible way to do things. Not that you're a dummy if you didn't know that, but anyways, let me just continue digging my hole. I'm going to reset the Bitbox right now, and I have another view mode. At least I think it's on. It took a little futzing to make sure that this worked on the Bitbox, but that's nothing new. So this is just the same thing but in a little lower resolution. So this wasn't as difficult. Well, both of them are about the same difficulty to get working. The higher resolution one was just changing a few numbers to make sure that it would be visible on screen with that sort of resolution. So anyways, here's the lower resolution. The higher resolution looks a little nicer, but there are a little bit of some pixel glitches, as you kind of can see scanning across the screen. I'll go back and show you that, because I don't know if you can see this, but that's nice, and there's no pixel glitches, even though it's a little less, there's a little less resolution, but that's okay. Still looks pretty nice. For something that's not even a GPU or anything to be rendering, that's pretty nice. Okay, so I'll go back to the 640 by 480 resolution, and we'll see if this works. Yeah, so I don't know if you can tell, but just every once in a while there's just little glitches here and there. But that's kind of a pretty standard with the higher resolution on the Bitbox. It's really racing the beam. There's maybe some areas for improvement on the SDK side of things, but there's not much I can do from this side of things to fix that. But those aren't even that visible if you're not looking for them. So anyways, that's 3D on the Bitbox. It doesn't have enough memory in it to store the whole image. There's no way that you can, especially at 640, but even at 320 by 240 resolution, you're not going to be able to store a frame buffer for the whole screen. And so what I do is I do some fancy stuff to figure out what faces are visible, and then kind of put them into a linked list to get them drawn on string. So on the screen, sorry. So I'll probably write more about that at some point, but that's all for now. Thanks for watching.